Welcome to Gist Dish TV, your ultimate gist corner. Before we dive into today's deep and emotionally charged conversation, please take a moment to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on your notification bell so you never miss any of our premium gists, honest discussions, and unfiltered entertainment breakdowns. Now settle in, because this gist is not light. It is layered, reflective, and very necessary. Today's gist is centered around Sonia Uche, public support, online bitterness, and the uncomfortable truth about how people react when confidence, growth, and intentional living collide with insecurity. This is not just about Sonia. It is about a system. It is about human behavior. And it is about the lines many people keep crossing on social media without even realizing it. Let us start from the beginning. One of the most uncomfortable things for many people to witness is someone being openly supported. Especially when that person is doing well, staying focused, and refusing to crumble under pressure. For reasons that are deeply rooted in insecurity, public support has now become something suspicious. When someone speaks positively about a public figure like Sonia Uche, certain people immediately begin to read hidden meanings into it. They assume bias. They assume agenda. They assume bitterness. They assume competition. But what if it is simply support? This is where the first issue begins. Why does support trigger hostility? In a healthy space, seeing someone else receive encouragement should not threaten you. But social media has become a place where many people project their internal frustrations onto public conversations. Some people are not angry because of what is being said. They are angry because of what the success of others reminds them of. They see confidence and feel exposed. They see focus and feel scattered. They see growth and feel stagnant. Sonia Uche, whether people like it or not, represents a certain calm confidence that unsettles insecure minds. She does not shout. She does not over-explain. She does not chase validation. And that alone already makes some people uncomfortable. In an era where noise is mistaken for relevance, quiet intentionality looks strange to those who thrive on chaos. So when someone comes online and openly supports Sonia, some people interpret it as an attack. Not because it truly is, but because they are already defensive. Support becomes a mirror, and not everyone likes what they see when they look into it. Now let us talk about another angle that many people pretend not to understand. Not every concern is genuine. Some people come online claiming they are worried. Worried about choices. Worried about career moves. Worried about silence. Worried about timing. But concern that is loud, aggressive, and bitter is rarely concern. Real concern is calm. Real concern is respectful. Real concern does not insult. What many people display online is not concern. It is discomfort disguised as opinion. The truth is this. Sonia is doing well. Very well. Better than many people imagine. Opportunities are not lacking. Attention is not missing. Conversations are happening behind the scenes that the public does not see. And the most important part is this. She is not being pushed blindly. She is choosing intentionally. That is something many people struggle with. The idea that someone can take their time. The idea that someone does not have to rush to prove anything. The idea that someone understands that longevity matters more than noise. Good things take time. Solid projects take patience. Growth that lasts is never rushed. This brings us to another important discussion. Why does patience irritate people? In a world addicted to instant results, patience looks like weakness to shallow minds. When someone does not rush, people assume something is wrong. When someone is quiet, people assume they are stuck. When someone refuses to perform for the audience, people assume they are failing. But the reality is often the opposite. Sonia is not in a hurry to impress anyone. She understands timing. She understands preparation. She understands the weight of her craft. And when she returns with work, it will not be noise. It will be substance. That is why real fans are calm. They understand the process. They trust the journey. Now let us address the second major issue from this gist. Boundaries. Social media has given people confidence, but it has also stripped many of basic boundaries. The idea that because someone has a platform, they are now open to any form of insult is deeply flawed. Disagreement is allowed. Opinion is allowed. Analysis is allowed. But abuse is not. Calling people names, hiding behind fake accounts, throwing insults like hungry blogger or foolish blogger does not make anyone superior. It only reveals character. A platform is not an invitation to disrespect. And freedom of speech does not mean freedom from consequences. Dragging family members into online arguments, especially deceased parents, is where many people expose the depth of their moral bankruptcy. There are lines that should never be crossed. Not for views. Not for argument. Not for ego. When those lines are crossed, it is no longer discussion. It is a lack of humanity. And this brings us to bloggers. For reasons that are hard to understand, some people are deeply offended by the idea that bloggers are human beings. They speak as if bloggers are robots without feelings, without boundaries, without lives outside the screen. This mindset is dangerous and ignorant. Bloggers play a significant role in the entertainment industry. Visibility matters. Conversations matter. Trends matter. Many actors and public figures understand this clearly. They know how publicity works. They understand that when people talk, relevance is maintained. Silence is also strategy. Everything is calculated. So when outsiders come online fighting imaginary battles, attacking bloggers, insulting platforms, and acting offended on behalf of people who are not even offended, it becomes embarrassing. You cannot fight what you do not understand. Many of the people being defended already know the game. They are not losing sleep. They are not angry. They understand the system. Another uncomfortable truth is this. Confidence is often misinterpreted as arrogance. When someone knows who they are, speaks boldly, and sets boundaries, insecure people label it pride. When someone refuses to be bullied, they call it madness. When someone values self-respect, they accuse them of ego. But confidence is simply self-awareness. And self-awareness threatens people who are unsure of themselves. Supporting Sonia, setting boundaries, and refusing disrespect does not make anyone wicked. It makes them intentional. This YouTube space is not anyone's entire life. It is a platform for discussion, commentary, and observation. People come, they speak, they live, and life continues. If someone enjoys the content, they stay. If they do not, they are free to leave. Unsubscribing is not a crime. But staying to insult is a problem. Peace of mind is more valuable than numbers. A small respectful audience is better than a large toxic one. This gist is not a threat to anyone. It is a reminder. Respect brings respect. Disrespect brings consequences. As we move forward, it is important for everyone to be intentional. Support who you want to support. Watch who you want to watch. Disagree if you must. But do not force bitterness into spaces that do not welcome it. Do not confuse hate watching with engagement. Do not mistake noise for relevance. At the end of the day, peace is a choice. And on Gist Dish TV, the choice is clear. Real gist. Honest discussion. Clear boundaries. No toxicity. If you love Sonia Uche, you are welcome here. If you enjoy balanced conversations, you are welcome here. If you respect mature discussion, you are welcome here. But if you are here to insult, provoke, and spread bitterness, this space is not for you. Thank you for staying till the end of this gist. Like this video, comment respectfully, share your thoughts, and subscribe if this space resonates with you. Until next time, this is Gist Dish TV, where we talk it as it is.